Everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Alright, well, that last episode was only 13 megs, and I thought it was pretty good, honestly. I went back and watched it. I thought it was still pretty good quality, and so that's good. Alright, so we found a solution here, and I hope it'll work. And special thanks to Black Falcon, Sammy, and DM for sponsoring this campaign. If you'd like to sponsor a campaign yourself, just email me, strategyprofessor@gmail.com. What you have in mind, or a playthrough, I guess I should say.
Not so fast, Roach.
It's $5 an hour plus the cost of the game if I don't already own the game. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna go up and see if there's a weaponsmith over here, and I can't really remember. I don't think any of these other places had one. I don't believe that is a weaponsmith. It's just a grindstone. So I know there's somebody up here, but I can't remember if it's a weaponsmith or not. It doesn't show you. Blacksmith. Okay, yeah, I think it is. Ooh.
Are you here to spy?
I'd like you to craft some.
Chance to poison bonus versus humans and non-humans. Plus 23. I mean, that's better than... The Dorian sword is pretty good too, but this is very good. I don't think we had any other components that mattered. Okay, so that should help out.
So long.
Alright, and then we can... oh, there's a little grind. Oh, there's a grindstone.
Go on, and I think.
I guess I could have enhanced my armor as well. The weapon's really the more important thing in this fight. Let's see here. I've done all the collectibles. Okay. Oh, it's my steel weapon. Okay, good. Yeah, I was about to say... Wait, Witcher's... Oh, I haven't equipped it yet. Oh, what am I... The steel sword's not going to matter against the Griffin? Okay, it's going to be a silver sword. Witcher silver sword. Minus 9. Okay, so we still have a... Still level 1 weak sword. Okay. Yeah, blanking out there. So we're gonna slaughter humanoid type of creatures, but they don't have a great Witcher weapon. So where's a steel, Viper steel? All right. So I'm gonna save this.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
We got a crossbow now.
Crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out!
Alright, so where is this crossbow? Pretty cool epic music. Where is it? It should be a small item. Oh, there it is.
It's about to dive!
I think it hit me in the back there when I was trying to dash around it. Oh, don't troll me. You can change difficulty level at any point. Shut your mouth. The game's trolling. You break. I'm a level 1 sword.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go get...
Wait.
The crossbow.
Wanted it.
How about that?
Stop. Watch out! It's about to die!
Oh yeah, tab. We're gonna have to take smaller trades. I'm trying to go too hard.
Damn! It's fast!
You gotta roll around that one. gotta chill, bro. Oh god. He keeps waking him up from the stun before I can get him.
Don't let it get away!
Too aggressive with it. You obviously want to try to get behind it, especially with this lighter build with critical strike.
Come on.
Okay, well I guess that gives us a little checkpoint there. I just got to be more patient. I'm trying to just bulldoze my way through it. Small trades with hard.
Slower.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Anytime you take a monster's head as a trophy, there's that little animation. What did we get again? Did we get anything useful? Not really. We can do a Griffin decoction. I think we got a Griffin mutagen. Alchemy. Dwarven Spirit. Oh, it increases your resistances for a fight. Briannia and a Dwarven Spirit. Okay, so we can get that probably soon. Oop, I mean, I don't think there's anything else. Still need that water essence for Cat. Dwarven Spirit. Okay, yeah. That's pretty much it. Alright.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To VIZIMA.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
How much gold did I get off of that? It's pretty good. I think I turned that down last time. It's hard to know whose side you want to be on, because, like, you know, they didn't kill the guy, but lashing him, obviously pretty brutal punishment. But, like his dudes can starve, you know, if they don't get the right kind of food.
Leather Nordling.
It'll become a little more clear as the story unfolds. I mean, we'll see. Like I said, I haven't even seen the whole story, but
It's
Stop.
true. Northumberland, once every 3 years.
I tend to be,
Move it.
well, it depends. I tend to lean a little bit more towards Nilfgaard. But you don't really start seeing a lot of their perspective for a little while. But anyway, I won't spoil that much. But okay, so we're going down there. You know, you'll see what happens, like, with some northern people soon enough. If it seems like the Nilfgaardians are bad there, I mean, like I said, it's Game of Thrones-esque, where there's really not any good guys. There's just less bad guys. A lot of the times. Did I get everything from this guy? I think I did.
Great.
Let's double check. It was the
Let me have a look at your
herbalist
stock.
that I needed to get all that stuff, but we can wait a little bit. Dwarven Spirit. I'm pretty sure we can make that. You have 2 coppers to sell that or whatever. Oh.
Take care.
But yeah, when I first started, I was like, oh man, the Nilfgaards are, you know, they're monsters. And you know, just anything I could do to spite him. Like, I wasn't taking that dude's coin, I was sassing him. All this stuff, but bandits. What happens if I talk to them?
I'll rip off your melon and shit down your neck!
Interesting. Like to see you try, sir.
Yennefer's in VIZIMA. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it, just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Don't let up! You're dead!
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That's all I'm saying, man. So you just can't win.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Uh-oh.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In VIZIMA. Ready your horses.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in VIZIMA. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing, and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
I don't remember her entire story, but she disappeared for a long time, and that is the first time he's seen her in a long time. I think she got snatched by the Wild Hunt, or got caught up in something like that, in some other dimension, or something crazy.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
Hope they didn't.
Bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby VIZIMA.
It must suffice.
Thinkemere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to ½ an inch.
Fine. Then what? Gonna do my nails too?
If time permits. Sadly, the day is short. While the list of hygienic and cosmetic treatments that the gentleman should undergo is really rather long.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown, parents unknown, age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
So this is answering stuff from Witcher 2 that can impact the plot in Witcher 3 if you play Witcher 2. I can't remember all the details, but I just wanted to go through it just because why not?
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
Okay, so I think Lorveth is like an elf person. And Vernon Roach is like a freedom fighter for the North. I think I'll say Vernon Roach. I'm trying to remember what it was in Witcher 2. I read up on it before. I feel like he was the lesser of two evils.
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
I would have saved Triss. You'll meet her later. Helped Roach rescue Anise.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Merigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all.
Letho's another
Your
Witcher
signature,
that kind of...
please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
I feel like Nilfgaard is a little more reasonable, a little more sort of sophisticated.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner
I like how they
jacket.
take everything literally.
In
Like,
point
they
of
just don't
fact,
get the sarcasm.
the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Black, black, or black.
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit. This might come as news. Gentlemen, but the towel wrapped around one's waist is not fitting attire for an audience. The gentleman will kindly dress. And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner, not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
I can't remember. I wasn't paying attention.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch-magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
I'm not gonna read all the little secondary books. You can read those if
A
you want
shame I have no time.
I don't think you find anything too crazy in here, but you can get a couple of things.
VIZIMA, directly out of Nordling tales. Inconceivable.
do not want to take stuff in front of the guards. We learned that earlier.
Imgrimi eb art ketzer. Duifen aden in karn eb marvoet. Emir var emreis.
Bow.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Welchen Namen? Wat gern favort?
It's the guy who does Tywin. I'm blanking out on his name. Charles Dance?
I thought you bowed before no man.
Yeah, that's Charles Dance.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
So that's Cirilla's dad. Ciri's dad.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Merid! Take him to the sorceress.
So that could be spoilery for the show. For sure.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman...
disgusts.
...need not bother.
But there are other things that I won't spoil here that are related to that, so anyways.
And it's past noon.
Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elanda. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant.
Raadsleden echt es tun es saur an neemvaar.
Es ziet even finster neem
Es maastreken.
Es vraag.
Gwyn hart we gledvium. Es zit een wat genderhand.
Es kleiti. Kin weg breine dat en selfie den krachte. Es zit blenten not much. And selfie den sikja.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Sharpened yet. Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld.
Wait, what?
At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Okay,
Please
good.
wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
I thought
You know
someone
what?
was
I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft.
defending the Church of the Eternal Fire. You'll see them later here. I was like,
A shame I
don't
have
remember
no
that.
time.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Ugh, dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Mm-hmm. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords, secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. TRISS MERIGOLD. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Ooh.
directly out
52.
of Nordling.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir Var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in VIZIMA, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships, and Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
What's
who
new
will
in
go to all
Skellige?
these places.
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it.
Give you a little update
May
there.
the great sun light your path.
So Radovid's kind of taken over the north. Turning on his allies. The Eternal Fire, who just pretty much hate all supernatural people, including witchers, including sorceresses, kind of taken over in Novigrad.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Okay. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. So special thanks again to Black Falcon, Sammy, and DM for sponsoring this. If you'd like to sponsor some more episodes as we get deeper in, you want to keep seeing some more, email me at thestratprofessor@gmail.com, or if you have another game in mind you'd like to see me play, email me and check out the rest of the content on the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a good day.